It's time for Love in the Morning, and this week's question is going to make me blush on
Ooh.
TV. Yeah, we're digging into some workplace relationships and how to handle a particularly awkward situation.
We've got a juicy viewer question this morning looking into how workers should appear in a professional space and what bosses need to do to address it if an issue comes up. We've got certified relationship and marriage coach Jennifer Blank-Cole joining us this morning. Always good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Good morning, Emily and Emma.
Good morning. You get to play HR today. Hope you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Juicy.
so today's question came from a viewer who wants to stay anonymous. A lot of backstory here, but basically a longtime coworker at their office has been through a tough divorce in the last couple of years and has started dating again. Her coworker writes, "We aren't exactly sure of her new partner situation and we don't ask or pry, but she has been coming to work with a few visible love bites and hasn't been actively trying to cover them up. The staff and the patients notice." Okay, so I think the issue here is that, yeah, she's in a client-facing, patient-facing role, and they say as a rule in the office they try to stay out of personal issues unless an employee brings it up or unless it's affecting performance. But they're wondering in this case because clients have noticed.
Absolutely.
Would you say something? How would you handle this?
Absolutely. This is juicy. Okay, so if it's an employee that you really, really value, as you should all your employees, then you need to be direct and you need to speak from your heart about it. I am going to be careful and I'm going to say that I'm not an HR person and I want to really profess that up front so that I don't get myself in trouble here. So I am going to speak from the relationship perspective on, you know, boss to employee in this kind of scenario. So I think to not dance around the subject, not wait any longer to have the conversation, to be upfront, again, saying speak from your heart, meaning lead with what you love about that person. Lead with the fact that you don't want to pry into their private life. Lead with your loving intention. And when I say loving, I know this is a professional setting, but I do tend to loosely use the word love when we're talking about authentically connecting with somebody, even in the professional environment.
Sure.
So just the more you can get comfortable being real with this employee and speaking to her in a way that comes from a place of gratitude, meaning you might want to lay out some specifics about why you appreciate her as an employee, why you do value her, why this is, you know, an important subject to be brought up in the first place. Also to be direct in what you need from this employee. I think it's very human and typical for employers to dance around personal subjects like this with fear of getting into maybe some legal hot water, even if I might go to that extreme. So, you know, to cut to the chase, to be direct, to call a conversation maybe in a neutral place that's not on the professional turf to, you know, soften the tone. But my long-winded point is to speak from your heart. Tell her that you value her. Tell her that you aren't judging what she's doing, but at the same time, you have values that you need to uphold in the professional setting. And again, you know, be specific about what you need. You know, I giggle a little bit inside about why is she showing up with the visuals.
I know.
I
that's
think,
kind
you know,
of
we
my
all
first
can
thought.
look
I
in the
was like,
mirror and see that is on us. So, you know, I kind of want to. You know, my heart goes to, why is that happening in the first place? Does she kind of want to show off her new stage of life? And that's cool. At the same time, she might need to be reminded of the serious nature. And she might just need to be, she might be in her own world about this. And that would be.
See, to me, I think it's like you've got the perfect out here in that you can say, a patient, blame the patient. Wait until you don't have patients or clients or people, you know, in the office, and then just go and say, listen, like I'm only bringing this up because one of our clients or one of our patients, one of our customers asked me about this. Can you do You know,
Yeah.
it's like, just, I don't know, blame. You're always so much
Yeah.
nicer than I am.
No.
You're like, this is how you have a loving conversation. I'm like, I would just lie and say
Jen,
something
no,
I brought up.
But that's loving as well,
Yeah.
because you know you're not. I think to eliminate the judgment behind
Right.
it, which I'm hearing from the way this question is worded, that there isn't a lot of judgment on this
No,
employee.
they were very
you know, he's simply
complimentary. They're like, "We
uncomfortable
love
with
her.
the
She's a
fact
good
that
employee."
that the clients are a little
just
bit
a
bothered
little,
by it.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the love bites.
I love how much of your advice comes from leading with love. You do not need to be in a romantic feeling or situation with someone to love them or to like
Yeah,
act with love.
absolutely,
But if
absolutely.
I may talk in a little bit of a less intelligent way, turtleneck.
I mean, when it's 97 degrees out, it's going to be tough. But
Right.
also, like, there's-
Waterproof concealer.
Yeah, I mean, there's
We've all
there's
been young.
all kinds of makeup out there that can, you know, help with that stuff. So
I mean, maybe it's just a really robust curling iron. I don't know. But
maybe
this does take me back to my high school days. I had a girlfriend that would just show up with these relentless marks, and then she, you know, like a lot of people did back then,
Change
blame
the
the curling
hair.
iron. It's just the curling iron. But yeah, I don't think that's applicable to this question.
It does not sound that way. But I think this person will find a lot of value in what you said. So thank you, Jen. You are
I hope this
a
helps.
joy and a pleasure
Right?
as always.
And I guess
Good
also,
luck.
you know, disclaimer, I don't know if the person that wrote us is a boss or not. If you're like a coworker, peer to peer, I think that's an
Yeah.
even easier conversation.
That's
right?
a good point. I made an
Hey,
assumption
girl,
it was a
I don't
boss.
I don't want to take this upstairs or anything. And one of the patients said something, so I just want to let you know, right?
Right.
It's like telling someone they have spinach in your teeth, like, oh, you might want to take care of that, you know?
Right.
I would buy a tube of concealer and just slide it across the table. You can't say I said anything because I didn't.
And just give them a little wink, you know. Yeah, Jen, great advice. Thanks as always for being
Thanks
here.
for having me. Juicy question. I hope that helps.
I
Good
know,
luck.
that was a fun one. Okay,
Yes.
so keep those questions coming if you've got a query for Coach Jen. Send us a message right now. You can reach us at Coin News AM Extra on Facebook or Instagram. We might answer your question here on the show. And remember, you can remain anonymous.